Yo, what's going on, party people? This your man Griff. I'm out here, just dropped some shred off the FedEx, because I hate shredding. I really do. I got shredders at home. I actually got two of them, and then I was considering buying a 70 sheet one, because the ones we got are just, it's like 2 or 3 pages at a time, and it's slow and it's loud, and I hate shredding. And it comes from when I used to be in the military. I used to be always put on shred duty because I used to work in the intel field, and we had to go into the big shred room, which was basically like a 20-foot tall shredder conveyor belt, and you come out of there just covered in dust. So me and Shred don't get along, so I was just dropping some stuff off the FedEx. But I hopped on real quick to before my 10:30 appointment, a loan application I'm doing. I wanted to just encourage everybody, you know, today is December 1st, 2020, and this is another month that you can go out here and make things happen, okay? I know probably some of you had a little rough month last month, didn't get as many signings, but I wanted to tell y'all, this here's how I do each and every month, and so far it's worked, and many of you may be doing the same. And again, the stuff that I share is not something like, okay, this is super spectacular, like nobody else has ever thought of it. This is just what I'm doing, but at the same time, I don't hear people sharing some of these things, okay? So I try to share the stuff that I don't hear people sharing, and I don't get to run across every YouTuber out there who talks about notary, but the vast majority, you know, like this, what I'm getting ready to share is something that I have not heard a lot of people say, but I personally have seen it work, at least for me and a few others. What I do, today is December 1st. I set me a goal for the month. Like when I was part-time, my goal was $4,000 a month, maybe a little bit less. When I was just working my full-time job and doing this. Now that I'm full-time, my goal is between $8,000 to $10,000. And so that means I want $4,000 by the 15th of the month. So you're talking about at least $2,000 a month. I mean, a week. So way back when I was doing part-time, which was just a few weeks ago, the way I was doing it is from the 1st through the 15th, I tried to take every single order that came in that I knew I personally could do, irregardless of the dollar amount. Now, I know there's a lot of notaries, my time is worth this, my time is worth that. Yo, man, you can't, nah, you ain't gonna have me running around doing this, that, and only gonna pay me $75. Okay, when you really look at the amount of time that it takes to do that $75 order, what are you losing? How much energy are you expending? Now, let me stop, because I'm about to go into something that I need to do another video about. Back to the original point, because I'm about to go on one of my little tangents. My apologies. The goal here is, whatever your dollar amount for the month, try to hit half of that by the 15th. Now, by doing these orders in the first part of the month, you are establishing a relationship with the signing companies. You probably say, yo, Griff, I already got relationships with them. Yeah, that was for last month. This month is different. Just because you took 15 or 20 signings last month don't mean you're gonna do the same this month. People who doing closings last month might be doing them this month. People who was doing them last month might be out of it this month. So you know what I'm saying? So you know, the game changed. You might have some new people that done popped in. So you got to reestablish your relationship, and the 1st through the 15th to me is where you do it at, because now you're telling them, hey, I'm here, I'm out here. Yeah, I know you got an $85 order. Yeah, last month at the end of the month you probably was paying $125, $115, but you know what, that don't matter. I got you. So you doing that, you getting them orders from them title companies, they coming in, I'm gonna do it. Again, the plan, if it's in your zip code, take it. $75 one within your zip code, do it. Because at the end of the month, what I've seen is you've built up a relationship with them throughout the month, and then all of a sudden they get hit with these high figured ones. Hey, we need this done for $125, $150, $175, $180. And then when you submit, when you say I'm available, and they know, yeah, we know Griff got it. We know Shaquita got it. We know Earl got it. We know Megan got it. Okay, we know these people gonna do it because they've been doing it for us the whole month. So we ain't got to worry about that. Plus, you've shown them that, hey, I'm doing this. Oh, okay, that's all my Bitcoin stuff. And that's showing them that, one, you've been doing it, especially if you're doing it without errors. Now, if you're doing them, taking the orders, and then you jacking everything up, that's a different story. But if you're taking these orders and you getting the stuff done right, why wouldn't they want you for the higher fee ones? So when a $150 one comes in, a $200 one comes in, or there's a possibility that, hey, you know what, we got this one client that got five refinances, you know, house properties they need to refinance, we're gonna stick you on it. When you have somebody that falls in that category and they're like, you know what, we know that Griff, that Earl, that Shantae, whoever can do this because you've proven it. The problem I'm seeing right now with a lot of notaries, they ignored the $85 ones, the $90 ones, sometimes even the $100 ones. They'll ignore them, or they'll try to up the fee on that in the first part of the month. And the people are like, I ain't got time for that. Just take the order. And then come at the end of the month, you're like, okay, yeah, I want that 150. And you hitting that thing over and over again. Yeah, give me that 150. And they're like, you wasn't there for me when I needed you for an $85 one. What makes me think you gonna be there for me for this 150 or this 100, this 110, and somebody comes in with another one that's higher, and then you drop me for that one? Because there's people who do that. They get an $85 one, oh, a 91, I dropped that one. 110 comes in, oop, 125, I'm gonna drop the 110 and not even show up. So the first part of the month, take as many orders as you can to equal up to the dollar amount that you want. You want to make $2 grand between the 1st and the 15th, divide that by 150, the normal average that a sign agent can make, and you say, okay, this is how many I need to do. Divide it by 85, this is how many I need to do. Now you got a baseline. So if I'm between this number and that number, averaging $95, I should be able to hit my $2 grand. That's all I do. And then at the end of the month, that's when I get busy. It comes in and the orders come in, and then you hit that button, and no sooner than you hit it, they're like, yeah, we give it to you, because you've shown yourself for the last 15, 20 days that you're gonna be there for us. That's what these companies want. They want to know, are you reliable? And I've said that in other videos. If you can show them you're reliable, if you can show them that you're there for them and that you're going to be there for them and you're going to do the thing right, then there's no reason why they can't give you the order. Take the loan apps. That's why today I'm doing a loan application. I forgot how much that thing was for. Hold on one second. Let me see. How much is this thing for? What is this guy's name? $60. I'm doing it for $60, a loan app. It's no big deal. Go in, get it done, and I'm out. And then I got a 2 o'clock, a 5 o'clock, and a 7 o'clock. And then my 8 a.m. one probably got rescheduled, so that's probably gonna have to get pushed to a little bit, like 9 o'clock tonight, or maybe I can squeeze it in between the 2 and the 5. Or if they get me the documents sooner, I might be able to do it after my 10:30. Irregardless, I did that. There's nothing wrong with doing that. Now, when you hot and heavy with stuff at the end of the month, might be hard to do a $60 loan app. But do those loan apps. Knock them loan apps out, because here's the thing, and that's happened to me as well as some of you. You do that loan app in the beginning of the month, that refinance comes the next month, because it normally takes 4 to 6 weeks. When that refinance come, they may pick you to do that one also, to close it. So now you did a double dip. You did the loan app for 60, and then they all of a sudden come in for 125 for that closing. It's all right. Same thing, I got a on the 3rd, at 11 in the morning, no, 1 in the afternoon, I got an $85 reverse mortgage application. That's low for an application for a reverse mortgage, but it needs to get done, so I'm gonna do it. It's $85. They'll probably give me the closing on that, which could be 125 to 150. That's how you play the game, people. All right. So y'all have fun out there. And also remember, last minute signings, do one a week. You thought I forgot. I didn't. Well, sort of. Last minute signings, one a week for the whole month of December. Find out what you really made up. And I mean last minute signing. I ain't talking about, okay, last minute, they told you at 8 o'clock and it's at 4. No, I'm talking about they telling you at 4 and they need you there by 5:30. I'm talking about you just got home after doing 3 signings in your pajamas and they come out and say, hey, we got this signing, can you do it? And it's right around the corner from you and you don't have time to prep the documents. Let's see what you're made of. I know you can do it, people. Peace.